In this video, we're going to take a look at setting up a theme in WP Touch. As you can see, I'm already in the dashboard and I'm looking at the WP Touch configuration panel. So what I need to do is go down and on the left-hand side, click on Themes and Extensions. This will bring us to a new screen where we can see a range of themes that are available for WP Touch, but if you don't actually have a pro account with them, you can't access these other themes. So we're just going to use the default theme for now, which is Bauhaus. So all you need to do here is click on Setup. The first list of settings that we have are for the blog itself. So the first option we have is to change the number of posts that appear on the home page, and it's currently set to 5. You can change this to whatever you would like, but of course, each time you make a change to this, I strongly suggest you scroll down and click Preview Theme so that you can get an idea of how it's going to look on a mobile device. You can choose to exclude certain categories and tags from appearing on the mobile implementation of your website should you choose to. If you have, say for instance, a video category you didn't want to show, you could easily put that in here with the slug, or maybe it's the IDs too, you could put that in there. The next setting that we have available to us is the post thumbnail setting. So you can choose if you would or would not like to have post thumbnails viewable on your mobile website, but you can see that you do have some options. You can choose none whatsoever, you can choose all, and you can also choose the in-betweens there. So you might want to have the blog listing only showing the post thumbnails, or you may wish to choose the blog listing and single posts. It's entirely up to you, of course. Then you can choose what you'd like to show in terms of taxonomy. So you can see here, you can choose to show post categories and tags, the post date, the post author, comment bubbles, and the search in the header of the website. You can turn these off and on as you require, but that's the end of the blog settings, which brings us down to the single setting for pages. So you can see here, it's asking, do we want to show comments on pages? Now, if you use comments on pages normally, go for it by all means if you think that's useful. Otherwise, most people don't usually have comments on pages, so you can just leave that off. Next, we've got custom post type support. So you can see we can choose to enable or not have enabled support for the custom post types that you may or may not have. So we've got some custom post types in this example website we're running, so I definitely want to turn that on. And there you go, you can see now we've got a few more options available, so we can show the custom post taxonomy, which we definitely would like to do, and maybe we'll just turn it on for forum and recipe at this time. Here you can see we've got the option to turn on the fly-in login form. So what this does is it just puts a link on each page of your website to allow people on mobile devices to naturally be able to log in. But of course, if you don't have a site that allows people to be registered and to log in and all that, then this may come with limited use for you. The next settings we have here are for the featured slider. You can see that we can enable the featured slider, and it is indeed on by default. We can choose for it to automatically slide as well, which is probably fairly handy, at least to see how it works when you want to use the preview theme button below. Then we just have the next box ticked, which is for featuring slider posts in the listings as well. So what you can do there is also change to be the latest posts from a specific category tag or pages. So if you choose category, you'll get another drop down that comes up, but we'll just go for the latest posts for now. When you're happy with the changes you've made, just obviously hit Save Changes. And then it's always wise to go back down and click on Preview Theme so you can get an idea of how that is going to look with the changes you've made. We can see the automatic sliders working there, no problem. And we've got that menu there. We can choose to log out if we'd like, but obviously the login link would be there otherwise. But that brings us to the end of the video on the theme settings. So if you have any questions about this, please feel free to ask in the comments below.